The one thing that's troubling me that's come out today is people on the religious right and people like Stockwell Day, who's a former cabinet minister, trying to politicize it in the sense that this is a result of the shooter being trans.
Yeah.
Look, this young person had mental health problems that had nothing to do with whether he was trans. And and when you try to politicize that by blaming it on trans people, when mass murders happen all the time,
yeah.
and they usually are people who are very deeply disturbed, and it's not because they're trans. And we have, as a society, we have to not allow ourselves to go down that road.
Yeah. And if I may say quickly on this one, I think it's totally irresponsible on the part of a former cabinet minister to talk that way.
Yeah.
He knows the process. There will be an investigation that will determine what are the causes and the whole event surrounding this. So for Mr. Stockwell to express such an opinion, I think is very irresponsible.
I think it's worth noting, though, that you haven't seen that kind of culture war coming in from the leaders that are in office right now. You haven't seen it coming from, I haven't seen that kind of discussion coming from any of the sitting MPs. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but I haven't seen it. I haven't heard about it. And I think keeping that conversation out of that realm also sets the tone for the rest of the country and gives a tone for how other people can talk about it and discuss it. There is no doubt that we are going to have a conversation about mental health and mental health treatment in this country as a result of this incident. We know that mental health issues were at play, but we do not know what the motivation was, why this person, why she went to the school, why she did what she did. There are multiple different reasons that this could have happened. We don't know, and it is incredibly irresponsible to suggest that any one factor, regardless of what you feel like, could have caused this.
No, look, it's a key point. Jesse Van Rootselaar, the shooter in this case, transitioned 6 years ago. She, now to use the proper pronoun, and I know in a fluid situation like this, when there are dead children, it's hard to keep it all straight. But there's a lot of questions still to be answered about all of this, right? About the motivation, about these things, and it's not like whether they're trans, cisgendered, gay, straight, man, woman, makes this any less of a tragedy and any less evil or any more evil because of that, right? And this is, we still have a lot of things we don't know the answers to just yet.